Hey, how we doing? Don't panic, I have got my cap. I just took it off just to give my hair and my face a bit of a brush. It's a little bit muggy in the woods today, but we are well and truly into autumn now. And it is absolutely fantastic. I've come back to one of my favourite little woodlands today. I've just done a review on the old stubborn pack, which is behind me. And yeah, I've just come to take a little bit of time out for myself and that today, which is absolutely vital for my own well-being, as well as everybody else who surrounds me. Work has been absolutely mental, but that's good. We like to be busy. But you have got to remember to take some downtime for yourself. And that's what I'm going to do over the next couple of weekends. You don't really have to have a reason for wanting to do that, but I have got my own reasons. Some of you are now wondering what those reasons are, and I'm about to tell you. If any of you actually follow my other sort of socials, I've been doing a lot of reels just lately, sharing those from Instagram, where I go by the moniker of JJ Outdoors, and I share those to Facebook, and I'm going to start putting those out on threads and that as well in due course. And those reels that are shared to those two primary platforms that I use have been about one thing, and that is supporting and encouraging others. And I've been doing that for a few weeks, and I've actually got a lot, I'm not bragging, but a lot of real positive feedback from friends and family within my own sort of family and friend circle, but also within the community, which I absolutely love to the very core of me. But what I've also got is a lot of messages that you find, if you're not friends with them, you see them in like hidden messages, or you have to accept them. I've found a lot of messages from people on my Instagram feed and on Facebook in the Messenger app, from people just sort of saying how much they have really appreciated the posts that I've been doing to support and encourage people with either physical or mental health issues on getting outdoors. And that is something that I've done for a while, and it's something that I will continue to do, because I absolutely think that is a fundamental part of who I am and what I stand for. And what I'm starting to realise is the integrity and honour within me is now far more important than the views, the likes, the number of followers. And don't get me wrong, it's still nice to get brand new followers, subscribers, whatever it is across your platforms, YouTube, Instagram, that's really lovely to have, it really is. But I want to be more consistent in who I am, because if I'm more consistent in the integrity of my core being, that means that I'm able to give the truest version of myself back to others who I love and cherish as friends, but also followers and that as well. So the advice that I actually offer is the truest advice that I can offer. But that really kind of, so after a few weeks, these amount of messages, and I always do my best to reply to every message, that can actually really sort of start to sort of not bog you down, I'll never use that word, but it's not even tiring, it has an impact on you, and it starts to eat in a little bit to your energy. And that's why I'm sort of taking a bit of time out for myself, and that this weekend and next weekend. And I'll still reply to people, of course I will. I offer the friendship and a handshake, the offer of guidance and support for those that need it out there. But I also have to make some time for myself, and that's why I come out to the woods to do the things that I love. So I'm going to get a brew going, and then we'll come back in. I'm just going to get up and walk out a shot. Kaboom. Kaboomy. In one. For those of you that used to watch Bullseye. So yeah, an integrity and an honesty in me for who I am and who I represent. And I have spent a lot of time just recently, as I say, giving a lot of my time and energy to other people. But what I also need to do is give that time and energy back to myself. And that's what I'm going to do. Gonna have a brew. Listen, while we're talking about integrity, reviews on YouTube, reviews on Instagram and Facebook, working for companies, I've kind of done a bit of that, and I'm about to start doing some more of that with two companies that I'm not going to announce at the moment, but they are two companies that I'm actually going to be really proud to be a part of and work with. And in the process, what that means is that I am slinging to the side some crappy companies, Far Eastern companies, that I'm not going to name, and that, but they literally make you do this, you've got to tick that box, you've got to do this, you've got to say that about that product, you can't be negative, you can't be derogatory. I can't do that anymore. I'm not doing that. I've got enough free crap, and I'm going to be getting rid of that free crap, and I'm going to be, well, it's not crap, it's decent stuff, but I don't need it anymore, and I'm going to be giving it to other people in due course. But an integrity in the person I am, showing the products, using the products, reviewing those, testing those to the best of my knowledge and ability is something that I want to work on. So I'm not just going to be dishing out any sort of products just because they've been given them to me for free. You know, free stuff is always good. I'm about to become a part of 2 affiliate programs for 2 brilliant companies and become an ambassador for those. And again, that is all about an integrity in who I am, and they kind of see that within me and want me to sort of showcase their products. So integrity. I'm done with just like reviewing £10 lights and that have been given to me and 17,000 other wild campers and bushcrafters. Everybody else can continue to do those, but I'm kind of done with that. You know, if a product comes my way that people want me to do, I need to take a good look at it and actually think, is it worthwhile doing? Because integrity is really important. There are some people out there, I'm not mentioning people, I'm not mentioning names, that literally just churn out week in, week out, constantly churn out the same drivel, the same crap, because they're basically the online salesman for that company. And that's good if you want to be that person and you want to do that, but I mean, I've done it, I just don't want to be that person anymore. For me, my standing within the community is actually really, really important to me. So integrity is important too. So that's why taking this little bit of time out for myself is fundamental, not only to my physical well-being, but my mental health as well. Because when you're in the best shape that you can be, physically and mentally, it's much better for everybody else around me as well. What more can you ask for? You come out, you enjoy a bit of time in the woods, you talk about yourself and explain what I am, who I am, what I'm about, what I believe in to other people, because you will be seeing a sort of change in what I am reviewing, what I'm doing, what I'm showing in the coming weeks, months, and hopefully years ahead. There is going to be a change, and it's an important change, and I hope you like that, and I hope you agree, because the principles that you have to be a real true part of you, and that's just what I want to show, and that's who I am. So there you go, a little brew, time out in the woods. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Let that get to a nice rolling boil, which it's not far off doing. So listen, you all keep being awesome, keep being the best versions of yourself. And as that steams away, we enjoy that brew. Keep being you, I'll keep being me. Thanks for tuning in. We'll catch up again soon.